Hey guys, what's going on? It's Coffee. Welcome to the channel. I'm going to show you guys a quick way to basically get a mangler to spawn every round in the directed mode. This will help you out, especially if you're going for the OPAL challenges. So with that being said, without further ado, let's just hop right in and get started, shall we? So we're going to click select mission. We're going to go to directed, play solo, Liberty Falls, and this is the last class, or sorry, the last weapon that I need to get Opal on. We're going to click start mission, and then bam. And I'll walk you through the process. It's pretty simple. Now, is it the quickest way? I'm not sure, but it's definitely a guaranteed way at the moment, I guess, until they patch it. I'm not sure if they are. I don't think so, considering that it's already been, season 1 reloaded. This will definitely help you out, especially if you don't want to like go into the higher rounds and, deal with a whole bunch of zombies, and you basically just want to hang out in round 11 and just deal with one mangler. So anyways, alrighty, so we're spawned in here. Okay, I like popping these off in the beginning. I mean, I never really use them anyways. Okay, so I'm gonna show you my process here. Super simple, basically. You're just playing the game normally up until round 11. During this time, you're just gonna basically level up your gun, do what you need to do, I would say the main things to focus on is upgrading your weapon rarity. You could also put the napalm napalm burst ammo mod, which I think does more damage to manglers. But you're also pack-a-punching. Pack-a-punching is super important. Definitely going to help you out, especially with like the weaker guns. For example, this gun is one of the weaker SMGs. Yeah, and what I like to do is I like to go this route, because I like the bowling alley. I've been hanging around here because, I'm very superstitious, so if I do this method somewhere else, I fear that it might not work, so. But yeah, alrighty. Okay, so basically what I'm gonna do is I'll cut the video, and I'll see you over at the part when we're closer to round 11, and then once we hit that part, I'll show you guys and walk you through how to basically do this little trick. Alrighty, so it's round 11, and with the power of editing, we've time traveled to this point, and I'll basically explain what we got to do here. To get a mangler every single round. As you can tell, I pack-a-punched my weapon. I got a level 2 armor. I got stamina up, as well as Juggernaut. Ooh. I'll just throw that there real quick. Pick that up. Alrighty, so we actually have a mangler here right now. Let's take that guy out. That's 1 down, many more to go. You need to get 30 in total, which is it's a hassle, especially if you're playing this mode and they don't spawn every round, but this is going to guarantee a spawn every single round. They haven't patched it up, so I mean, they already had the season 1 reloaded update, so I'm not sure they're going to do that. Anyways, this should hopefully just make it a bit easier, and the first thing we got to do is essentially, I'm gonna grab this insta-kill really quickly. Alright, so you see we have 1 enemy left. This is important. This guy, we keep him alive here. Let me just pick this up real quick. We're around 11. And what we're going to do is we're going to leave that guy alive. We're going to pause the game. We're going to save and quit. Okay. Alrighty. And with this method, of course, like I said before, I'm going to keep reiterating it, is that you're basically going to get a mangler spawn every single round. Again, I don't know if this is the fastest way, but it's definitely the easiest way. Alrighty, I'm not gonna edit any of this. I'm just gonna leave it in. Alright, so we're gonna select the mission, save file, and we're gonna click on this mode right here. That's basically our save file. And you're gonna know if you did it correctly. Sometimes it, you know, works and sometimes it doesn't. If it doesn't work, you just basically try again. But you don't have to restart the game. You just gotta wait till the next round to do it. Alrighty. Round-based zombies. Nice, nice, nice. Alrighty. Let's see. Okay, it's gonna work. The way you could tell it's gonna work is if it spawns zombies and not vermin. If it spawns vermin, then it won't work. Alrighty. Should pack a punch this again. Anyways, I'm gonna let it run a few times just to, you know, kind of prove my point so that you could tell it works. And yeah, I mean it's a super effective way to basically just guarantee a mangler, and you just got to do this for 30 rounds. And I guess I could just kind of talk about some stuff. So look, I'll use the nuke, they'll all be destroyed. The next round, mangler's gonna spawn again. Alrighty. Alright, I'm not editing any of this. Alrighty. So as you can tell, again, I'll let this play out for a few more rounds just to kind of like verify that it works every single time. But in the meantime, I guess I could just go over some tricks that I found out. So another super effective trick to do while you're going for opal, and also while you're grinding out your gold camo, is if you're still grinding out gold, you could always, you know, use one of these, which is spawns a random weapon in. And if you get a weapon that you already have gold, you could use that to kill the manglers and work on your gold camo in the meantime. Also, if you're doing opal, you could use this to spawn another weapon, and hopefully you get a gun that isn't on the map, like one of these over here. And you could work two weapons at once. Another cool trick is that basically instead of starting a new game, you could always, you see, another mangler. Instead of starting a new game, save and quit. The reason why you want to save and quit is because the money that you have carries over and it's continuous. And if you pause the game like this, you have a timer, but if you save and quit, that timer resets. And all you do is essentially get a new weapon, because you're gonna have an incredible amount of money, and you just kind of work on your progress like that. So you could already go from, instead of like starting a new game where you're in round 1, you have no money, no pack-a-punch gun, you basically just use the weapon spawn and try to get a new weapon and basically work your camo progression like that. Now sometimes, obviously, if you're just spawning, if you're almost done with your weapons and stuff and your camos, this is, I mean, it's less effective because the chances of you getting the gun that you need are going to be very low. But I mean, you know, these are just things to like keep in the back of your mind. Also, if you don't know, zombie XP is insane. Way better than multiplayer. Like, it's actually crazy. All my guns are basically almost half or max level. And yeah, super convenient, especially if you're worried about your KD and you want to level up a certain gun. You just come into here, you know, all your stats are going to be good, you know. Let me just go pack-a-punch this again. All your stats are going to be good. Super easy to shoot bots. You're not facing sweaty nerds. I mean, I know a lot of you understand what I'm talking about. So, yeah, this is my first year going for zombie camos. Go out this way, it's probably safer. Key differences is, I mean, they're both difficult in their own right. Multiplayer, I would say, is a little bit more stressful, and I'm basing this off of last year's multiplayer. Just because you have the human element, and you're basically going against people who, you know, are at your same skill level. I mean, with the matchmaking being what it is, it's obviously going to be difficult to try to get certain camos in multiplayer when you're facing people your skill level. Whereas in zombies, you're just facing NPCs, basically bots. And it's just a lot less stressful in that sense. But the hard part is like, you have to, at least for zombies, it's a different type of hard. Mental exhaustion, I guess you could say. Like, it's so monotonous, you just have to, like, for every gun, almost every gun, I think 30 of the weapons, you need to get 2,000 critical hits. That's 60,000 critical hits in total. And, yeah, I mean, and even this challenge, even, like, doing it this way, this is going to be the last weapon I have to get the OPAL on, which, thank God, I'm hoping that it gets easier, but it's just the repetitiveness of everything. And, I mean, just now, I'm starting to see a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel, which is good because it's kind of, like, so boring, right? I would argue that none of these challenges are really that hard. It's just the time that you have to spend in the game just doing the same thing. It's just so tedious and time consuming and monotonous and boring and exhausting, and it's just like you just kind of like want to do something else. Alrighty. Anyways, let this guy spawn in one more time just to kind of like prove the point here. Where are you? Ah, okay, so he's over there. Anyway, so yeah, this is a quick trick to get OPAL camo. Again, it might not be the fastest, but if you're new to zombies like me and you're not really good at like high level rounds, you know, I don't claim to be the best player in the world. I'm definitely better at multiplayer than zombies. You know, I'm very new to this type of game mode, especially round-based zombies. Yeah, give it a shot, man. Especially before it gets patched. Again, if this doesn't work, right, and you get the vermins that spawn in when you come, you basically play that round out, and you try it again. The round after that, you save and quit, you leave one zombie, and then yeah, you should be able to get one mangler spawning every single round. You just got to get 30 kills with 30 mangler kills, and then you can move on to the next weapon. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this helps you out if you're struggling and you're dealing with, you know, some rounds the manglers don't spawn. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. It'll help me and the channel out greatly. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.